For me, you have to respect where a person is. That's just it. And until that person or whoever is willing to move forward in that way, then you just have to respect where they are.
Well, the respect is a behavior, but I want to know how it feels to not have access to your sister.
But
be honest,
it's not connected to a feeling though. It's not connected to a feeling.
Okay.
It's not connected to a feeling.
Girl, Tamar Braxton lost it yet again. This time she's straight up announced she's cutting her whole family off. And honey, all this family drama, yep, you guessed it, courtesy of her messy husband, Jeremy Robinson. Baby, her family is fed up with JR, but Tamar is out here defending him like it's do or die. Child, you know it's serious when Toni Braxton's also standing firm on this one. So let's go ahead and break down how Tamar is ready to disown her entire family over JR. Freaking JR, y'all. Okay, now I'm sure y'all are hip that the Braxtons reality TV show, Braxton Family Values, is back at Braxtons. And let me tell you, these sisters are already back at it.
I don't pour into certain types of energy. I make different choices in my life. And that's just where I am.
But this is TV, Josh. outside of yesterday and today, when was the last time you talked to me?
I don't recall. It wasn't my birthday because you didn't call me.
Your birthday's September, here we are in March.
Y'all, it seems like everyone's got a major beef with Tamar these days. Just peep this recent episode. The sisters sat down with Spirit, a grief counselor, and things were chill. Until Spirit asked Tawanda how it felt not having access to her sister Tamar. But before Tawanda could even respond, Tamar jumped in and claimed Tawanda doesn't care. Girl. Tamar went on to say that Tawanda's out here putting in more effort to stay connected with Toni and Trina than with her. She even spilled that she's usually the one reaching out to Tawanda first, and that Tawanda only hits her up when they're filming the show. And get this, Tawanda herself admitted she's not even sure when she last talked to Tamar, oh honey, the drama is real. But she knows that Tamar did not reach out to her for her birthday in September, though they filmed the episode in March. Sis, Tawanda looks so fed up with Tamar that she straight up confessed she's only focused on the folks under her roof, her kids, and her man.
Tony's in your household?
But they call me. I talk to them every day.
Girl, you don't answer the phone.
That's
Girl,
not true.
Stop.
Let's be specific. Did you call me yesterday?
I did, actually.
Did I answer it?
Well, because we're taping now.
No.
But before...
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh,
when you called me, every time you called,
that is not the
every
truth.
time you called, I answered. Every time you text, I answer. That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So I'm a liar.
No, you said that. I didn't call you that. That's the word that you're using.
Everyone knows that I always have receipts.
Child, things are definitely heated in that camp. Now, I know plenty of folks have been saying they feel like Tawanda just doesn't like Tamar. They're out here claiming Tawanda's been holding on to resentment ever since Tamar left their girl group, the Braxtons, back in the day. Some even suggest Tawanda might be a little jealous of Tamar's solo success as a singer and media personality. But baby, it's not just Tawanda. It seems like the whole fam is having issues with Tamar now. And if you missed it just the other day, Tamar went and shut down her social media accounts on X and Instagram after going off, only to pop back up a day later. But honey, before she dipped, Tamar dropped some bombshells on her X page, calling her family toxic. In those now deleted posts, Tamar was spilling all the tea. Y'all have no idea, none. The gaslighting is crazy. And I'm going back into treatment, OMG. I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful. She also said in a different post, I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. I should have never went back to BFE in the same string of posts. Tamar also said Junior means the world to me. Thank God for him. My husband and my children saved my life. But then again, Tamar had folks all kinds of confused when she dropped another post right after, I'm going through it. I am single and sad. So even though Tamar came back to social media and made it clear that she and JR are still together, a lot of folks were saying that Meltdown was all the proof we needed. Baby girl needs some serious help. And you know what? Her family seems to agree, allegedly. Word is, JR is the reason Tamar is having all these issues with her family, because they just can't wrap their heads around why she insists on being with a man like that. Now, y'all know these two started dating back in 2023, but things went south after they got engaged. Chilly, JR was the one who took to his Instagram story to announce that he decided to end their relationship by writing so many questions, so many assumptions. I want to answer all that I can with respect. Yes, Tamar and I are no longer together. I ended the relationship to focus on getting back to positive energy and being a better person. What happened and why, that's our private place. No, I never cheated. No, I wasn't there when she was at her mother's place, when her car was burglarized. JR also made sure to insist that he never cared about fame, even though he was out here appearing on a reality dating show on Peacock. Chilly, the irony, which he claimed to have turned down several times before, for ultimately gave in. Speaking of the burglary, just before the breakup announcement, Tamar took to social media to reveal she'd had a break-in. She even posted surveillance footage from her apartment building's parking lot that clearly showed a group of people ransacking her car while the security cameras were rolling. But honey, it wasn't really the robbery that had folks talking. It was what Tamar wrote in the caption. She said, "I got robbed at home. I'm not safe anywhere. I don't know why I keep getting violated. I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere, because I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone." So, baby, when she dropped that statement, folks were out here scratching their heads like, what in the world is going on? Because let's be real, sis was engaged, and the last thing you'd expect from someone who's supposedly booed up is to be feeling unsafe and all alone during a crisis. But hold up, the plot thickens, because according to JR himself, they were already donezo by that time, child. And even after the breakup, Tamar was still acting all kinds of strange. It was like she was desperate for some attention, and not just from JR, but from anyone who would give her the time of day. Like, for example, there was this one time during an Instagram live when she was talking about her tour and other stuff, and as fans were sending in their comments, Tamar felt the need to let everyone know she was riding solo during the live.
Oh, and there's nobody here with me today, so there's nobody telling me what, remind me what to say. Auditions are today at 7 o'clock here in Atlanta. And what else? I can't believe this person's late. Okay, girl.
Like, well, girl, what's really going on? But wait, here's the gag. In a twist nobody saw coming, Tamar and JR got back together. Yes, girl, they really did, but not before a wild back and forth with Tommy Lee. And even though they were supposedly back on, JR was still creeping. Tommy jumped on Instagram with receipts to clear up any confusion about this little outing she had with JR just a month before he and Tamar rekindled their flame.
The sad situation is, like, we're black, Tamar. I could say your name. I know I'm not I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up. Tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That's your issue. And sleeping with people like that and trusting them, this be the problem. Y'all be sold for the and then wanna, yeah, we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually. Because I'm at home right now with my man, and we laugh together. We don't give a about this internet. And he would never talk to you. You could never get the look.
Now, in her video, Tommy spilled all the tea, saying she slid into JR's DMs, complimenting how fine he looked in a suit. Then the screenshots Tommy shared had them going back and forth, gassing each other up before JR suggested they meet. And get this, Tommy claimed that after JR booked a room at the Waldorf Hotel with his points, they hooked up for a one-night fling. Whew. And even though it was just a one-time thing, JR didn't waste any time spilling all kinds of dirt about Tamar's personal life. Honey, the messiness. Tommy alleged that JR claimed he kicked Tamar out of his Atlanta crib, and she had to go crawling back to her mama's house. She also accused Tamar of lying about the ticket sales for her Love and War 10th anniversary tour, saying JR told her Tamar's concerts were far from sold out, despite what she was telling her fans. And you know what's even crazier?
One thing JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you was saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I am not your problem. I don't know you.
Tommy dropped these bombs just hours after a video of Tamar seemingly shading her as it went viral on social media. Tamar was out here at the House of Blues in Orlando, Florida, letting everybody know she was back with JR, all while throwing some serious shade about his little rendezvous with Tommy at a basketball game.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he basketball game while we was broke up. No, man. That was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. I could have went out with his homeboy. What's up? It's all fair game when you broke up. Don't get it up. It's a good man, Savannah.
But chilly, Tamar's family is apparently over all this disrespect. Word on the street is that every time they try to talk to her about it, she loses it. Allegedly, the family's been waving all kinds of red flags, but Tamar's not trying to hear it. And y'all already know JR's got quite the resume. He joined the Marine Corps after being released in 1995, served and even snagged an airstrike flight medal after surviving a mission. Not to mention he's a successful attorney with his own firm. But honey, the real tea is the fact that Junior is someone who by the age of 16 had 2 felonies and landed in juvenile jail. So y'all, let's talk about JR for a sec. Sure, some of y'all might be quick to give him a round of applause for getting his GED and flipping his professional life around, but hold up, let's not forget the skeletons rattling in his closet. Now, I get it. People make mistakes as teens, and maybe you don't want to hold that against him. But how do you explain this? JR is the father of 5 kids with 4 different women. And honey, let me spill this tea. 2 of those babies were born in the same asterisk year, but from different asterisk women. I mean, come on, he was obviously juggling both of them at the same time, probably feeding them the same tired lines. And don't even get me started on the drama with these baby mamas and other exes. It's been nothing short of a soap opera. For instance, one of them, Aniston and Jenny, came out and suggested that Tamar was the one stirring the pot, bringing all kinds of chaos and unnecessary drama into her son's life. This came after Tamar tried to paint a picture-perfect family moment, saying that between her and Jeremy, there are 6 children who mean the world to her. But chilly, Aniston wasn't about to let that slide. She clapped back with, "This woman is in no way a bonus or a stepmom to my son. My son does not mean everything to her. And she has not, thank God, for me." In truth, none of his baby mamas, she has said, demeaning, disrespectful, and outrageous things about how I have chosen to co-parent with my son's father and the efforts I have made to keep him involved. Now, let me spill the tea. There was also this side chick who couldn't wait to dish out all the juicy details about her time with JR. And honey, she did not hold back. I met her fiance off a dating app and we started off from there. He's a lawyer out here in Atlanta and he spends big bags to say the least. His type is young, pretty black women. He started taking me on dates and occasionally giving me an allowance bags and rent. This was also very recent, so I'm gonna say this proposal to Tamar seems very fishy and not genuine. He's also getting exposed by other women, which isn't surprising to me at all under my assumption. He is definitely using Tamar to get famous. And it's clear as day, Tamar, you are in danger, mom. And honey, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Turns out JR's got a whole mess of drama. Another one of his baby mamas came forward, spilling the tea that he's got a serious fetish for black women. Now, if that doesn't raise some eyebrows, I don't know what will. So much that he often refers to himself as light-skinned white chocolate and often says that he is the minority within the minority. Wow, just wow. In addition, this ex said that she found Jeremy extremely rude, arrogant, racially insensitive, womanizing, and degrading, adding that he claims to be an ally of the people and a protector of Black women, but his actions say otherwise. In fact, she didn't stop there. She went on to break down all the drama with their co-parenting struggles, saying he is very dismissive of parental concerns and manipulates her daughter by sending screenshots of their adult conversations in his family group chat. She also called Junior a colonizing predator that fulfills his fetish of biracial babies to further his ego and desire of wanting to be accepted amongst the Black community. Makes me wonder though, does Tamar not see all this mess with her man? Girl, honey, these are just a few of the red flags that Toni Braxton and the rest of the fam have been trying to wave in Tamar's face. But once again, sis is just not trying to hear it. Allegedly, she's even laid it out plain and simple. If they don't butt out of her in her man's business, she's ready to cut off the whole family. Now, what do y'all think? Is Tamar taking this JR situation too far? Does she need a serious reality check? Or should her family just let her live her life? Drop those thoughts in the comments below, because we need to talk about this.